Okay, so talking about coming out to your family, kind of like being a femme and them expecting you to have this great life with this guy or whatever. A little disappointing, I guess, to most families. This one is going to be about, like, when did you realize that you wanted to be in the community, or you were gay, and you wanted to be a stud, or you wanted to be like a femme? And I always liked girls ever since I was little. My mom like sheltered us from movies. She never, did anything in front of us. So it's kind of weird where I got it from, because I was never around anybody. And this is why I believe that you can be born gay. I think you can be born gay. My mom was the kind of mom that made sure that she watched videos before we'd watch them. If she rented a movie, she would pre-watch them to make sure. So she when the curse words, when scenes were coming up, and she was on it, like 100%. It was never anybody that I was around that was gay. I remember, honestly, liking a girl when I was 5 years old, and pretty much that's the beginning. And some people may think, 5 years old is very young, but it is the truth for me. Like I said, I don't know anything about it. Nobody kind of influenced me to do it. Me, personally, that's just what I liked ever since I was little for whatever reason. So it just kind of came supernatural for me. When I kind of came out to my mom, she already knew that I liked females. She already so it wasn't a big surprise. My stepdad on the other end was kind of like, oh, it's a phase, you'll get over it kind of situation, Daddy's little girl kind of was hoping that it just wasn't what it was. So, I know some people that have told their parents and they just weren't happy. They didn't want anything to do with them. They didn't want to accept it. I feel like that if you love your kid, and, it shouldn't matter who they bring home. It shouldn't matter. If you absolutely 100% love your kid, boy, girl, whatever, it really should not be a problem. As a parent, I just don't see what the big freaking deal is. That's your kid. That's your kid. Why would you ever disown your kid? Period. So I'm just lucky to have a mom that was just really down to earth, that accepted me for who I am, and she loves me to death. There's nothing that she wouldn't do for me, and I know that. And I couldn't imagine being in a house where you had to hide it and just be, ashamed of it. I love who I am, and there is nobody in the world that would ever change that, ever. I am happy with myself, and that's all that matters. You just have to have the confidence. You have to know that this is something, I have a person that I work with who has a boyfriend, and she completely is sleeping with one of the girls that I work with, one of my coworkers. And she's like, oh, I love girls, and I've always wanted to be with them, but my family would disown me. I understand that, but at the same time, dude, let's be real. This is your life. This is your life. You're not living with your family. Her freaking family lives in Mexico. So it's you're here in Atlanta. There is no freaking way that I would still be living a lie. But, to each his own. If that's what you want to do, be secret about it. I've known a lot of people that was very secretive about it, and their families had no idea. They had girlfriends, so they were living with one another. I don't see what's the point of keeping it a secret. That's a lie to me. It's a lie. You're living a lie. Be real with yourself. Know what you want, and accept it. If people around you is not going to accept you for you, Fuck them. Do you really need people like that in your life? Dude, if my family ever came close to telling me something like that, you know what? Your family, I love you. I will always love you. But guess what? This is my life. And I want to be happy. I'm not trying to make nobody else happy but me. And that is what it is. I mean, I don't understand, like, really sometimes why people do the things that they do. Or why they lie and cover up stories and, you know, just be happy with who you are. And I am. I think I'm wonderful and I'm fabulous. So, yeah. Just wanted to, you know, talk about it. Let's be real. A lot of people still right now is living a lie. Living a lie. Whether you are cheating, or that's a whole nother situation, but whether you are cheating or you are completely, you know, bisexual, or you are gay but still in the closet and portraying yourself to be something else, I think you should just be real about the situation, and you need to talk about it. Alright?